Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, Coffee, Cards, and Clarity. I'm going to do a general reading again today, so if this resonates with you, there might be a message in there for you, and please hit like, share, and subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, please check back later in the week. I'm going to be putting more readings up, so hopefully I can catch your energy, and there'll be messages in there for you. So this is not for any sign specific. New life. This is not for any sign specific. I just want to see what wants to come through from Spirit. I've been receiving a whole bunch of just messages that seem to be fighting to come through. And I didn't want anybody to miss them if they were under a specific zodiac sign. So let's see what else wants to come through. New life. Community. One more card, please. Here and now. Wow. So we have new life, community, and here and now. Let me go ahead. I'm getting several things with this. With all of these, I'm getting several messages. So let me go ahead and just take the tarot cards first so I can see exactly which way I should go, because there's a bunch of things that I feel could be talked about with these cards right here. So let me just give these a good shuffle real quick, and then I will pull tarot. And we'll see exactly what Spirit wants to talk about. Okay. Okay. New life, community, and here and now. Okay. Cards are flying all over me. Okay. Oops. Okay. What's coming through for these cards? New life, community, here and now. So one party is decided, and they've made a great big change, okay? They made a great big change in their life. They've moved away from something and on to something else. There was, conflicting forces. There was some light energy and there was some dark energy. This person, I believe, with the Devil card, was spending more time in their dark energy. They weren't a dark person, but they've been having, prolonged dark nights of the soul. They've been having just a really, they've been depressed, okay? They've been depressed. They've been having some issues that they've had to work around and work through. Now, what's happening now is with the Chariot, they're moving. They're moving on to a new path. They're moving on to a new life. Some of them are even moving to a new community, okay? They're getting away. With the Chariot, they are getting away from this feeling of lack, feeling left out in the cold, feeling that they were just depressed, down in the dumps. There's been a lot of things that have happened that have kept this person kind of in their shadow side for a while. And this became overwhelming. This feeling of lack became overwhelming. And this person then went into more of a, this is Capricorn energy, more of the devil energy, where maybe they picked up some numbing habits or bad traits, or maybe they felt they weren't worthy, okay? But in the here and now, they have moved on from that. They have moved beyond the feeling of lack and the feeling of needing to numb. They have started doing their work. They're steady and determined. What I'm hearing now is they were unsteady before, but in the here and now, right now, they have moved on from that and they have become steady and determined. They want their Queen of Pentacles. They want their Queen of Pentacles, okay? And they're feeling very, this is a sense of, they're feeling very prideful of what they've accomplished and moving beyond this kind of devil energy. They felt very prideful, proud of that. They also take great pride in their Queen of Pentacles and in their, and I'm getting this, in their new life and in their new community. They are right there right now. And the reason why I say that is because, a lot of times people think, I will be happy or I will make that decision once I do all of these other things. This person, this top row, this person, whoever's coming through for this energy of this top row, they are there right now. They have started their new life. They have entered their new community. They have left these feeling of lack and negative traits behind. They are determined to overcome whatever issues that they were having, and they are feeling pride in themselves and pride in their Queen of Pentacles, which is where they are still going towards. The final card for the top row is the Four of Swords, and that's about resting and kind of recovering. So they are in a rest and recovery mode, and that's a good place for them to be right now. It really is. They're in a new community. They've started a new life. They've started over. And I'm going to get clarifications, but I'm willing to bet they've started over because they want to build the life that they want to have with you, or you want to build the life that you want to have with your person. So that is the purpose of starting all over. It is so that they can have a new life now, because the new life now will bring the new life with you. Or your new life now will bring the new life with them. That's what's going to lead them to you. Is that you had made or they have made all these changes, and like they've really jumped out there. New life, community, here and now, in the now, they've done it. Okay, they've already done it. They are in a rest and recovery mode right now. First card that comes through for the bottom row, whether this is you or your person, is the World. So, the World, this person's gone through a lot as well. They've gone through a lot. They've had progress. They've come through things, but they also know that they need to take action. And the action that they need to take is because right now they're feeling left out. This is another bonus card. It's called Duet, even though there's no one there in the picture. It's just kind of snowy and very alone and cold and isolating looking. So the Emperor I'm seeing here, they want to have this new life, but they're scared. They're scared that if they leave, and I will get clarifications, but right now what I'm seeing is they're scared that if they take that step, if they put the action in and that they leave, they're scared that they will lose everything. And they don't want to lose everything. We do need some more clarification on that. The Six of Wands comes through. They want victory and they want success and they want recognition with this with this counterpart. And we always get the sun in relation to loss, but this time the sun is not in relation to loss. It's sandwiched in between the Six of Wands, which is success and victory and recognition, and the Ace of Pentacles, which is a fresh new beginning in money, basically, on, you know, in 3D on Earth. Then we have the sun right there in the middle, which is the thing that would made everybody so in past readings, was that this loss of whatever it was that was so amazing and brought so much joy to either you or your person. That loss is what is smack dab in the middle of victory and success and money, a new fresh success and money. So what this person is learning to do is they're saying, okay, I don't want to be, I've got to take some action. I've got to take some action because I don't want to be left out in the cold. They've moved to a new life, a new community. They are doing everything that they need to do. I don't want to be left out in the cold. I want to have victory and recognition with this person. I want to bring the sun, the amazement back to their life and my life. I want that to be our new life. And this person is working very hard on their Ace of Pentacles. They're working very hard on their Ace of Pentacles, trying to find a path and trying to create a way for them to get there, This is a very slow but protective movement that is happening in this bottom row here. Very slow, methodical, and very protective. So, you know, one counterpart has pride in their selves and their counterpart. The other one wants to bring the amazement back. Wants to bring the amazement back to that person and this connection. They're trying hard to find a way to get out of whatever situation they're in, so that they can bring this Ace of Pentacles, so they can bring it to the soul connection when they get there. Let's get some clarification. Okay, let's clarify for the person who's felt left out in the cold and has had you know, addictions or things that they've, you know, partying too hard or whatever, numbing, and now they're in the Chariot energy. Let's clarify the movement. Let's clarify the Chariot. Okay. Lots of cards came through. Okay. Okay. Here's why they're in the Chariot now, okay? There's a bunch of cards, so I'll do my best to get these up here. Okay. So what came through for the Chariot, why this person's leaving, why they had a sense of lack and is changing, trying to moderate their behavior and making steady progress, in recovering and resting in the here and now, a new life, and I see also a new community, is because there was, you know, a third-party situation. Could have been a person, could have been where they lived, could have been, maybe it was too far from you, maybe you live in different states or different countries. But whatever it was, they had to let that third-party situation die. So a decision had to be made, and they were hearing the call from Archangel Gabriel to step into their personal mission. Not their soul mission with their soul connection, but their personal mission. And part of their personal mission was to overcome this, okay? They heard the call. They've done a lot of hard work, but they have seen some of the rewards of that already. They've stepped more into their Ace of Swords energy, so they're now speaking pretty blunt and plain, and it's kind of a new way that they're speaking with you. There's no more games. They're not going to be playing any more games. They see how dangerous games can be. If they've gone into this energy at some point where they felt utter lack, and they went into the devil energy, they're done with games. There will be no more mind games. They just want the Three of Cups. They just want to come together in this new community, okay, in love. That's what they want. So that is why there's movement. Let's get some clarification for the Five of Pentacles, why they are feeling so much lack and left out in the cold, and even though they're not alone, they feel alone. What I'm getting is they had wanted two things come through. And the reason these two things come through is because this Sun card is here. What's coming through here is they wanted to be able to grow old, raise children, and also become a grandparent, leave a legacy. They may have lost some part of that, or they didn't have it with you, and so the loss with you is what's being felt here. That sense of having a family together with you. That is what they wanted. They wanted to have it all with you. They wanted to have loyalty, they wanted to have stability, and they wanted to have, a nurturing relationship that also was, prosperous and had a legacy to leave behind, including offspring and grandchildren and stuff like that. That is why they felt left out in the cold, okay? Because they wanted to have that, and something happened that took that away. And that then sent them into numbing and in the devil energy. So we have the Strength card and boundaries. So they have had to have strength to transform, to go ahead and transform and get into this recovery place. They've had to have strength to get past whatever they were doing, to numb. And they've had to start putting up boundaries, not just with you, but with everybody in their life. Let's see if anything wants to come through for the Eight of Pentacles with their steady, determined work that will ultimately lead to them getting the Queen of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Okay. So to clarify the steady and determined work to get to their Queen of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles. That's their goal. They want to work together. They want to work together with you, actually. You are their Ten of Cups. You are their wishes fulfilled. You are the Queen of Wands to them. You are their passion, and they want to be the King of Cups to you. This is a passionate and loving soul connection that is the Ten of Cups to whoever's embodying the energy on the top row. Like I said, you are their Queen of Pentacles to them. Of course, we have the Ace of Pentacles down here and then the Knight of Pentacles. So that makes sense. You are their Queen of Pentacles to them. This person, the bottom row, is the Queen of Pentacles for the top row person. Let's see what wants to come through for the Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please. One more shuffle. All right, I'm going to do one more because I saw a card flip and I almost took it and then I didn't. So one more shuffle and then I'll pull from the top. One more shuffle, please. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles for the person who is feeling, they were feeling lack and they were in kind of a numbing state, but they've made movement. They've started a new life. They're in a new community. They're now living in the here and now, and their goal is to have this Ten of Cups with their Queen of Pentacles. So, okay. Progress, they're already seeing that progress is being made. They're trying to take their time, though. It's going to be slow because they don't want to rush in. They don't want to rush in and scare the Queen of Pentacles off. And they do need to make sure that these boundaries that they've put up to protect themselves from going into the numbing state, that those are honored. They need those boundaries honored, okay? So you may do something that might trigger them, and right now they're trying to just make sure that that doesn't happen. So if you are feeling ignored or disconnected from your soul connection, that's the reason why right now. They do not want to be triggered. They know how hard they had to work to get this new life and in this new community, and to go from the Devil to the Four of Swords. They know how much work that took. So they're needing boundaries to be respected. And if you feel left out or disconnected, it's only because they don't want to be triggered, and they're doing everything they can to protect themselves so that they are whole and healthy. Pride. So to clarify pride, we have a lot. Okay. And it makes sense. Okay. Yep. Okay. So to clarify pride, we have, again, the Devil card, which is about the numbing. So they're proud of themselves for overcoming that. We have this again. They have put the steady, determined work into place. They have ended now their Ten of Swords energy. They are no longer at rock bottom. They no longer feel that sense of lack. They are no longer in that Devil energy because of this steady and determined work to get out of that. So they are no longer at rock bottom. They are now kind of coming to you as the Page of Pinnacles, which is beautiful because below we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So they're also concentrating, not only are they concentrating on themselves and you, they're also concentrating on their work so that you guys can have the life you want to have together. They do understand that in life things, you know, you're up and you're down. So they've overcome this. They know that there will be things that roll back around, but they're trying to protect themselves from being triggered. Nostalgia, innocence, lost love. This may be someone from your childhood, okay, that's coming back through. And we have this full energy of taking this leap of faith in this love. That's why their pride is being felt. What this person has done, the Magician card has not come out yet, but what this person has done is they have put the steady hard work into manifesting their dreams. When they started their new life in a new community and are living in the here and now, that was them embodying that full energy, okay? That full energy. And they have pride in this connection. They have pride in this connection. Let's clarify the rest and recovery. And the Four of Swords, please. Give me any clarification for the Four of Swords. Okay, we have lots of cards. So they've gone into rest and recovery because, yeah, because they are in a soul connection with you. And like I was saying, that is their goal. They had to start this new life in this new community and live in the here and now so they can bring you back in with them. So they are literally doing everything they can to get to the lovers. They are resting and recovering. They need the lovers to come back. They feel like at one point when they were numbing that they had abandoned this connection. They had abandoned this connection because it was painful. But they didn't want to abandon you. You are everything that they want and need, and you were the source of a lot of joy in their life. You'd sometimes hurt them with your words and make them doubt themselves, and make them doubt. They would like to start speaking clear and plain to you, so there is no more mind games or any misunderstandings. Everybody, the person on the top row, they're done with thinking that this is an illusion. They already know it's not an illusion. They've already put into action to start this new life in a new community. Okay, let's get some cards to clarify the world. Let's get cards to clarify the world. 2 more shuffles, and then I will just pull from the top. Clarify the world, please. Okay. Yep. They're seeing growth, they're seeing progress, and where they want to end up, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So they're working right now on seeing this progress, like the Emperor putting things into action so that they don't feel left out anymore. Let's get clarification for the Emperor. 2 more shuffles. Okay, clarification for the Emperor. Yeah, they want to put the action into place because they're tired of this. They're tired of being worried about what they'll lose instead of what they will gain. They're tired of that. They already feel that they've been in loss with this bonus duet card, which is just very lonely and isolated and just kind of cold and unfeeling. Page of Swords. What needs to happen to thaw this frozen feeling is the passion. The passion has come back. The passion has been reignited. The passion has been reignited in this soul connection because the counterpart has moved away from numbing and any negative traits or bad habits and moved into kind of a new life. And yeah, they want the recognition and the success and victory, and they want to be the star. They want to shine. They want to be in their shining glory with their counterpart as well, because of the sun. Clarify the sun. The sun, what was what was lost before, that had put a lot of people into a tailspin when they lost that amazement. So it's going to be a full of fresh new emotions when this sun returns, when this connection finally gets back together. It's going to be a whole bunch of fresh new emotions, okay? Fresh love. It's going to, it won't be kind of new, but it will be like a fresh way. Let's get a clarification for the Ace of Pentacles, please. Two more. Okay. Yep. To clarify the Ace of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess knows that she's come to a fork in the road. And she's got to choose her path. And she wants to choose, and she wants to be certain that she chooses the path where she ends up, you know, protectively carrying this Pentacles to their person, okay? She needs to trust herself, trust her intuition, trust her inner knowing, trust her gut instinct. Trust all of that while she's on this journey with this Ace of Pentacles, with this fresh new start in money or career, which will then propel her and take her and progress her towards her counterpart. Let's get clarification on the Knight of Pentacles. Not very many cards are coming through to clarify this bottom row, but I guess I can see why. There was a lot going on in that top row. 2 more cards to clarify, please. Or not, 2 more shuffles. Okay, so here's what came through for the clarification of the Knight of Pentacles. We have again the King of Swords, which comes through, which is about clear and direct communication. So there will be no more misunderstandings, okay? No more misunderstandings. And I do believe that this person on the bottom row has been trying to motivate. I do believe this King of Swords is trying to kind of motivate the energy that is up in the top row. They're trying to motivate it. We have the Empress come out. By doing the action and trying to lead by example. So the energy down on the bottom row, this person has put forth action that then showed their counterpart, oh, if I do this, then I will do this, and that will propel me or lead me to my new life. If I feel left out in the cold and I've started numbing, well, if I put in this steady, determined work, because I've seen my counterpart do that, I've seen them put in steady, determined work, that will propel and lead them to a new life and a new community in the here and now, which then will enable them to come together as the bonus lovers. Okay. I would like to get a few cards. I want to see right now what the top row, what kind of archetype energy are they in right now, exhibiting? Okay. We have gambler, light attribute, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you, and their shadow attribute, relying on luck rather than hard work. 2 cards came through for this top row energy. Pioneer, light attribute, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before, and their shadow attribute is compulsive need to keep moving on. So this goes with the addiction or anything that they were doing in excess. It could have actually been gambling, but what they have done is they've had so much passion for their connection that they have moved on from any of this addictive or destructive behavior. They've moved on from the gambler archetype, and now they're in the pioneer archetype. Basically, what I just heard from my guides was that although the energy on the bottom row may have been the catalyst, what's actually happened is the person who had felt the lack and was kind of deep in their emotions and numbing, or having bad habits and gambling, what they've done is they saw the other person make some changes and some improvements, and they thought, oh, you know what? I'm not going to just kind of take the lead. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you it's not just words. It's not just words to say, create the life you want to live. I'm going to do it and you can see it. I'm going to pioneer this. So that's what they've moved on from, the gambler energy to the pioneer energy. Let's see what the bottom row energy, what archetype energy they are in right now. See where they stand. We also had 2 cards come out for their archetype energy. Midas, miser, light attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. Shadow attributes, hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. And we had that kind of down here with this bottom energy with all of the pinnacles. That's what they were trying to do. They were trying to find a way to create a path, which may be, this fresh start in a career, to have the ability to go forward, to live this new life in this new community. We also have mediator, light attributes, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Their shadow attribute is negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. And we also saw that here, come through here with no more games, no more mind games, okay? That's what came through. Let's get some cards from Spirit to end this reading. Let's see. Messages from Spirit. Yep. Rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. So the top row, that energy, they have risen above. They have found clarity. They have found the freedom to build the life that they want. They found the solution. Hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. So this goes back to feeling that soul connection and just kind of knowing, feeling lack when you didn't have it, and feeling left out in the cold, and just knowing that when you have the marriage of spirit and matter, you're basically back into the sun energy where you have it all. Where you have it all. Let's see if any more cards want to come through. Okay. Attachment, letting go of restriction, restriction and fear. So that's what the energy and the top row did. They had issues that they had to let go of and work through so they could get out of this lack feeling and this numbing feeling. And we have Tree of Life, fertility, creativity, destiny and magical blessings. And I can definitely feel that with this connection here. And sacred journey, life cycles, family, and transformation. And that's what's happening. Both parties, both counterparts are transforming. Let's go ahead and pull in a few Ascended Master cards. See what wants to come through. You can do it. So that's a special message for the person who has made changes. Okay, both counterparts have made changes. Peace offering. Drink more water. Find a blessing in your current situation. Let's get one more card. There we go. Take charge of this situation. We kind of saw that with the Empress energy. More messages from Spirit, please. Have faith and temptation. This card came through because of the Devil energy, okay? So temptation, temptation is a struggle for the person in the energy of the top row. Temptation is a struggle, but have faith, okay? Have faith. Let's get a few more cards. Okay. How teachable are you? So that's a question from Spirit. How teachable are you? Are you learning from the experiences that you've had? Are you learning from these life experiences? Are you learning from synchronicities? Are you learning from your dreams? Okay. Okay. A few more, please. There we go. One more shuffle. Okay. So these messages came through. We have water. So this could be involving a water sign. But I'm also hearing that the person who started a new life, that has moved from this lack and in this devil energy with needing to moderate, maybe they've moved near water. Okay. Right now, it does feel like you guys are kind of in between, because you're in the here and now, but there's this new life out there that one of you has started and the other one's trying to catch up. So you guys are kind of in between. Spider Woman, co-creation. The future, we just talked about that. In the future, you want to live that new life with them. Just go with the flow, okay? Don't oh, I heard this funny saying once at a restaurant. It was on the menu, and it said, don't be like the pancakes and be flippy floppy. Be like the syrup and go with the flow. And humor, use your humor. Let's pull some cards from, yeah, I'm gonna do these. So this is Angelic Revelations 144, Stop and Smell the Roses Oracle. Let's get some messages from Spirit for this connection, please. Okay, and one of the cards has fallen, so I've got to grab that. And I had to change my setup today because there was too much going on near where my office and desk was, that I was unable to have privacy, and it would be just too disruptive. So I don't really like the location I'm at right now to do this reading, but it is what it is. So, okay, I don't think there's any extra cards up here. Okay, so here are the messages from Stop and Smell the Roses Oracle from Angelic Revelation 144. My needs are always abundantly met. My desires are fulfilled, and they reflect my inner divinity. I have an enthusiasm for love and life, and my vibration is high and contagious, making me magnetic to my divine partner. And we saw that. We saw that here. The top row energy, they were spurred on by some improvements or success or changes that they saw the person who was embodying the bottom row energy. And then that spurred them to not only take charge of the situation and make changes in their life, they then changed archetypes, even moved from the gambler to the pioneer. I take pleasure in the passionate connection I have with my divine partner, and I allow my body to give and receive pleasure through sacred sensual lovemaking. I am unique, gifted, and irreplaceable. I have a highly insightful and powerful perception, and voicing my wisdom is important to the world. I am unique, quirky, and innovative. I embrace my eccentricities and authenticity proudly as a divine expression of life. Okay, and let's see. I'm going to use her Sacred Healing Journey, Angelic Revelation 144, her Sacred Healing Journey, to pull a few more messages from Spirit. Loyalty, devoted, protective, best friend. We have divine soul connection, past life healing. Okay, so now we kind of know what all this was about. I've seen some pretty heavy stuff come through on that top row. Okay, let's pull the. There's a bunch here. Okay, I think I have all of these cards. Okay. Loyalty, devoted protection, best friend, divine soul connection, past life healing. So that was part of the things that needed to be healed. Part of the reason that the person embodying the top rose energy went into such a feeling of lack and the devil energy with the numbing and stuff was because they were involved in healing some past life. Reflection, you mirror each other. Romance, bliss, love, sensual passion, paradise, and honeymoon. Again, we have the lone wolf comes through. The path I walk alone. Even though this is a soul connection, you can clearly see that actually both parties for a while are walking alone. Divine downloads, messages from the Spirit, gifts, selecting special gifts to show love, peace offering, forgiveness and acceptance, strategy, planning my next move. Like I said, the person on the top row, they have moved with the Chariot's energy. They have moved forward out of lack, out of the devil's energy with the numbing, and they have basically tried to start a new life in a new community, and they're living in the here and now. They have not left you. If you have any sense of feeling disconnected, it is only at a time when they are protecting their energy so that these changes that they've made are not triggered. They're not triggered into having like a slip up or a fall, okay? So when we get strategy and planning the next move, it's not being manipulative at this point. I don't see anything manipulative. What I'm seeing is they just have to kind of go into the lone wolf mode when they are trying to protect their energy so that they don't have a slip up and go back into this devil energy. Okay? That is what I'm seeing. So the strategy is not about manipulating you. It's about successfully overcoming what they have had to overcome with that devil energy and being able to stay in this new life that they've built and created for themselves in this new community and live in the here and now. Okay, let's see. I do want to get a few more cards. Let's go ahead and get some romance angels, and I'll get these as well. Okay. See what wants to come through from the romance angels. Okay. We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And so we had that earlier with the devil card. There also could be some codependency down for the other person. Maybe they just, maybe that's why they're working on their pinnacles. They're trying to be more self-sufficient, okay? So the codependency that's coming through, there was an addiction. I see there is possibly working through an addiction for the top row, and learning to stand on your own 2 feet in the bottom row's energy. We also have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, and that's very true. Let's get one more card from the romance angels. Okay, 2 more. Past life relationship. You have known each other before, and we had that right here. Divine soul connection, past life healing. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, and for the final set of messages from Spirit, let's see what comes through. Inner goddess, and awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. That's definitely what the energy for the top row has done. Leap of faith. I believe the top row is also taking that leap of faith, and the bottom row is trying to right now with their pinnacles. Leap of faith, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So we got that with the Empress coming out, and the Empress wants to put it into action to get your heart's desire. And what's the heart's desire? It's the bonus lovers card. One more message. Well, 2 came through. Divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So that's what the person in the the top row, they ask themselves that, and then they put it into action. The person in the bottom row has asked themselves that, and now they are trying to put that into action. Okay. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this message, hope you found something that resonated in here with you. And if you did, please hit like, share, and subscribe. If not, please check back later this week, and hopefully I will put a reading up and your energy will come through, and hopefully there will be a message there for you. So have a great day. Take care.